First of all, loneliness is something that as long as you feel loneliness within, no one will ever fill that void. You have to heal enough to be good enough, you for yourself, not to feel lonely on your own. But then what most people don't understand, that sometimes we can feel more lonely in a relationship than on our own, because karmic relationships only magnify your loneliness. Loneliness is not being physically on your own. Loneliness comes from feeling that no one understands you, that no one vibrates on the same frequency, that no one comprehends who you are. So first of all, if you yourself don't know who you are because you're disconnected from your authentic self, you will always feel lonely and misunderstood. But once you are more healed and more tapped into who you truly are, it is only a true soul connection. Whether that's a friend or a partner, it doesn't matter, a family member, that will make you feel less lonely, not lonely. Because it's about companionship of someone who is your true soul connection and vibrates on the same frequency. All right, you guys. We've done feminine, we've done masculine, but now we're going to do the energy overall of your connection, because, again, we need some crisis management for this collective, because this is just, it ain't good. It ain't good. All right. All right. Let's do a couple of these because I was seeing these. We've mentioned this already. The energy is gaining momentum. The question is momentum towards what? Remember what I told you? 2 doors. I just heard, it may be a detail for some of you. I feel like this reading, the general theme is for the whole collective, but I feel like I'm picking up bits and pieces that will resonate literally with like 1 or 2 people, for you to have those moments of, shit, this is my collective. So I was seeing someone dreaming about standing in front of 2 doors, or seeing 2 doors, like having 2 doors flying around you, or maybe you were dreaming that you were standing in front of 2 doors, or 2 trees with like 2 doors. Which one? Because you are in a moment of a choice. Things can really go south. Emotions are running high. Your dreams need a practical plan. But you know what I'm hearing with this one? It is true that dreams need a practical plan. I feel this collective, you were in a very ungrounded, disconnected place. I feel this is my collective, that you were very lost, very hurt, very, some feminines, the initial in and out stage, some of us, we handle it better or worse. Some of us, we're such longing that will literally, when the masculine is not around, it's like we cannot breathe, we cannot function. Our mood of the day depends whether it's a day that he sent us a message, or a day that he watched our story, or a day, and if it's not present, if we don't feel his energy, we feel like we're falling, like we're drowning, like, right? And if this state is so uncontrollable, you need a practical plan. But again, watch the previous parts. Unfortunately for this collective, you found someone who didn't give you the right information and the right advice. They told you have to move on and give up. Maybe you even have. Again, I don't want to repeat what I've mentioned in previous parts. You need a practical plan, but the plan is healing. That plan is focusing and working with someone who truly can mentor you through this journey. It's time to release negativity. Thinking that twins are not meant to come into union is freaking negativity. More than anything, it's a lie. I want one more. And then we're going to do tarot on top of that. Conclusions are within reach. Meditate and contemplate. meditate and contemplate. Again, you know that I always embody the energy of you, of your guides as I channel. There is confusion. Conclusions are within reach, you guys. But you are, and this is, remember my very first statement when I opened this reading. Sometimes we drop off a collective, we change collective. This collective, you're standing in front of 2 doors. Whichever you will choose, and conclusions are within reach. Soon you will take decisions that will push you for one of these doors. And I always say this to you guys. I'm getting chills. I'm channeling now. I always say this to you guys. We cannot unsubscribe from this journey. All we can do is prolong the inevitable. Sometimes when we're very stubborn and we take very bad decisions that we've mentioned in previous parts, we can prolong it till the end of this lifetime, and we'll have to repeat the rodeo. But we cannot resign. More than anything, it's an incredible offense to the universe, because this journey is a gift. Oh my God, it is a gift. It is a gift. I cannot even describe to you what a beautiful of a gift it is once you reach your divinity through the journey of meeting your divine. The level of consciousness, the connection, who you become, it's a gift. To say I don't want it is an offense to the universe. I'm not going to say more because I don't want to trigger you. I don't want to be like that tough love again, because I could say more. And soon you're going to choose one of these doors, and one will bring you back to the right path, to the path that still has the chance for you to reach alignment in this lifetime. But if you choose the other door, nothing is set in stone. It may not happen. Okay. Let's do your joint energies. Okay, let's do your joint energies. Hold on, I want to organize myself a little bit. I'm seeing someone crying right now. If I made you cry, I'm so sorry. But you guys, what do I always say? Healer is someone who will say to you, this is why we sometimes need few healers, okay? This journey is hard. If you want someone to hold space for you, go to your shamanic healer, okay? Okay, let them drum a little bit, set your chakra straight. This is shadow work. This is shadow work. This is where we open our eyes and look the demon straight in his eyes. This is tough love kind of place. Because I will do whatever it takes, channeling your guides to get you to his highest, most aligned timeline. What did Steve Jobs say? If you want to make people happy, become an ice cream seller. That ain't it. So I'm sorry if you're crying, but if you're crying, it means if you're here part free and crying, what's joint energies? Are we doing joint energies? Yes, we're doing joint energies, and then we're going to do guidance. I'm nervous, you guys. Three of Pentacles. It's actually not that bad. Okay, thank you. Thank you. They have a bit of a less positive outlook than I had. It's a reminder. It's not, because I wanted to say, from me, from Ivana, I wanted to say, oh, so maybe you are like working on it, and you know, but the guides were like, no, it's just a reminder that you are a team. The telepathy thing. What you decide, it will be reflected on this person. He's at your mercy. Our masculines are at our mercy in the beginning. All right. One more. I think I wanted one more because I have 5 of these. Sorry, I was contemplating. Okay. Okay, listen up. This is a turning point of your journey. This is a turning point of your connection. You are forever connected, and it's something that some feminists refuse to accept and refuse to see, as they go into the nonsense saying, my masculine is not changing, he's not doing the work, he's not supposed to do your work. Just like we're not supposed to go and bathe ourselves in the darkness of the matrix. It's something that they do for all the tower moments. He's not supposed to do your job, which is the soul healing, which is the becoming a spiritual leader of this connection. Your teamwork. Do your part. You lead the way. It's gaining momentum. Which way you're going to choose. There's so much for both of you to learn. That's so much for both of you. You're toddlers on this journey. You have to accept that. And you're thinking that you're releasing, where you're prolonging things for yourself, this collective. There's so much you have to learn. You're not seeing straight. You're not understanding certain things. You're being stubborn. You have absolutely all it takes. This is why it upsets me so much. Because, yeah, we're all magical. Yeah, we're all wonderful. But there's a spectrum of magicalness for divines as well. Some of us are really powerful and really meant for great things. That Christ consciousness in its purest. Very special lineage, very special bloodline. You have all it takes to be one of these. This is why your guides are like, literally, I'm sorry, I had to do it. Why won't you believe you have all it takes? Why you're listening to people who are failing on their own journey, and why you're not believing that you have all it takes? You're the magician. You have all it takes. You have all it takes. They have given you all it takes. I feel this collective, you're either ruled by fire or you're one of those people who are ruled like 2 elements. I'm hearing fire and earth. So you're either ruled by fire or you're ruled by fire and earth. Nothing to do with your star sign, okay? It's your ruling element energy. I feel your biggest problem is that you're not believing in your greatness, and you cannot just accept that this journey will take a long time. Temperance. There's healing needed. It's like they're showing me this shortcut. It's like this collective, you wanted to take a shortcut. And it's like your ego wanted to believe that it might not happen. Because your soul knows it's going to be a wild ride and a long journey. But again, I say this every day to you guys, to whom much is given, much is expected. The Empress. You have a lot to learn on how to be a divine feminine. We say it all the time, right? That I call you guys divine feminines as well. I sometimes say just feminines and masculines because it's a thing that we say. On this journey we have divine feminine, divine masculine, but truly the divine feminine is something that we have once we reach union, once we reach inner union, once we are in our divinity, once we are 444 on a mission. You're not that divine feminine just yet. And there's much for you to learn. Feminines, we're masters of our emotions. We don't settle, we don't run away, we face the challenge, but we master the emotion. We don't run away when emotions are getting high. We learn from our mistakes, from our shortcomings, from our falls. How can your masculine connect to his emotions if you, as a mistress of the emotions, you're not managing yours? I'm not gonna say it. Sometimes people then say to me that I go ahead with tough love. You guys, sometimes if you could hear the things that they say to me when they're upset, because they see big picture and you're not. You need a humility lesson, this collective. Such a powerful collective, such a beautiful soul. But who do you think you are? Here, I've said it. To think that you deserve for it, one of the greatest gifts of the universe, one of the greatest gifts that can be granted on this earth to humans, the Christ consciousness, the divine union, within a year or two. Who do you think you are? I've said it. Are you happy now? Hard work. Planting a seed. You haven't even planted a seed, and you want to eat a ripe fruit now. It's easier to believe it cannot happen than just accept that you're just impatient. We have Temperance and we have Hermit. I'm gonna have to put a trigger warning on this one. I'm sorry. I'm just a messenger. Don't blame the messenger. I really want you guys to start listening to yourself and start hearing and trusting yourself so they can say these messages directly to you and I don't have to be the villain. Alright. The Hanged Man. The Hanged Man on top of the Knight of Pentacles. Do you know anything about tarot? Or do I have to spell it out for you? There's a reason they call it journey and not, I don't know what's the word for something super fast and super quick. Flash. There's a reason. The sun, you have the potential to have it all. But who do you think you are to feel that they can grant this to you with zero effort? 1 year or a little bit more of crying and suffering. Hard work, surrender, release. It's a journey. It's a journey. Go inwards. Connect to your fire. I feel this collective, you're not really that connected to your fire. All right, let's do some guidance on top of that too, because I want to see what they wanting you to embody more. What they wanting you to embody more. Maybe this will help you, and maybe we'll pull a few of the oracles too. We'll see what they wanting you to embody more. Let's do 4. A vulture. This is purge. This is cleanse. But this is also, the vulture represents the dirty work. You don't want to get your hands dirty. You don't want to go deep into the shadow work, deep into your shadows, deep into your wounds. You want a prize. You want a love story. You're not understanding this collective, what this journey is about just yet. This is the part that nobody likes. The cleanse, the purge, the throwing yourself to the pit of your shadows, sitting with those shadows, learning to love those shadows, We all want light and beautifulness, right? We all want happy ending. But life is this physical life. As long as you live here on this earth, it is duality. It is black and white. Life doesn't get easier. Nothing of this will get easier. You will just get better. You will just become the magician because you believe in yourself. If you believe in yourself, it won't get easier. You'll get better. Your divine will get better if you choose to get better, because you're constantly connected. If you lead the way properly, he'll choose to get better too. But life itself, it's not going to change miraculously. You're still going to have shadows. You're still going to have problems. You're still going to have heartbreaks. You're still going to have a bunch of people, career issues to deal with every day. You will just get better. How are you supposed to reach that timeline if you don't want to deal with shadows, with the gunk of this? He's going to be out there dealing, what did I say, with the gunk of the matrix. You have to deal with the gunk of the soul, with the shadows. The peacock. The peacock who likes it pretty. See the contrast? The peacock who likes it pretty, who wants it now. Everything starts within and internally. Nothing external will never arrive. The peacock is the embodiment of that as well. It starts from within. You want beauty, you want love, alchemize it. Heal it. 2 more. I'm looking at my battery. The lamp! Oh my God, you guys, the lamp. You are not listening. You're not listening. I feel like they've been sending you signs. Maybe in dreams, maybe in a lamp. I always makes me feel those situations that someone says something. You're listening to what you want to listen to right now. You make yourself like, I'm sorry, oh my God, this is going to be tough love. It's like you are this lamp, this innocent person. I'm in so much pain. Maybe it's better just not to face it. You are afraid of your own greatness. You're afraid of your own power. You're afraid of what you could achieve. So it's easier to believe someone that twins are never meant to come. They will come that it won't even be, it's going to be the least of your problems, that your masculine is somewhere out there and nobody knows where and when he's going to return. You're going to be so focused on your mission and on your glow and on your path. But right now you're not listening. Grass is greener. Easy solutions. Settling. Guys. Earthworm. Earthworm. Afraid of hard work. Shy. Not believing in oneself. Not believing that things can actually happen for you. Afraid to speak up. Afraid of your own greatness. Afraid of your own greatness. Should we end it here, or should I continue to give you tough love? I'm sorry, you guys. I do it, whether you believe it or not, I do it because I love you. Because I know what's it like at the other side of the bridge. And I want every single activated divine pairing to get there. Because it's beautiful. Because it's beautiful. I want to pull a few of these for you from my oracle, and we're going to end this. 3 cards. One more. All right. Connect to your path. Number 10%. Okay, we can make it. Connect to your path. Number 48. Connect to your path. You're not connected to your path. You're now... I feel like it was needed. I feel like at this point, it's going to depend which door you're going to choose. But if you choose the right door, it was needed. It will help you release. If you haven't done anything majorly ridiculous, this whole experience will really help you to grow, to mature, to ascend. But you need to connect to your path. fully really understand. Work with someone who really knows about these things. Choose yourself a master, a healer. Really connect, look beyond. You're now too focused on the counterpart, the relationship, right? What's your path? What's your greatness? What's your greatness in this world? What did you come here to achieve? What did you come here to do? Forget about the love thing. Forget about it. Doesn't matter. It's the gift. It's the gift of who you are. You are the prize. Connect to your path. What's your purpose? Connect to your lineage. I'm hearing. You would have powerful ancestors, this collective. We have compassion, number 56. It takes a victim to create a victim. This is the statement that I always say to you guys. We're often quick to judge others. I'm feeling this collective, either you feel this way or the person that is giving you advice feels this way, or both. It's this, there's a reason I was mentioning a few times that you go into, he's not doing the work, he disappointed me, he did and that, he's you. He's you and you are him. Build compassion. The core of the divine feminine is the compassion. And now, this one is important. Number 55. Sister wound. It's so hard, you guys, because I feel whoever this collective you're taking advice from, I feel this is an amazing person, an amazing human being, but either you haven't healed that. Let's read through this. Maybe something will come to me. Divine feminine transmutes pain into love, fear into courage. She holds space for her sisters to heal and grow. This wound is rooted in centuries of patriarchal conditioning that pushes us to disconnect, mistrust, and compete. And it exists in all of us to some extent. Examine your relationship with other women. Are you intimidated by their authenticity? Perhaps you never feel equal, always below or above. Maybe there's jealousy, or maybe there is jealousy of their beauty. This wound may be amplified by painful experience from the past or past life trauma from times of persecution. The truth is, we can all shine together in our individuality. Remember, she is you. Another woman is always a reflection of you. So here's what I'm hearing. Either it is true that either you have this wound, definitely we all have this wound, so we're definitely going to have to heal this wound, or whoever you're taking advice from hasn't completely healed this wound just yet, whether they know it or not, or what I was hearing, because of your sister wound, you gravitated towards the wrong healer, right? Because the other woman is you. Okay, so when you look at other women and you see she's so smart, she's so beautiful, she intimidates you till the point that you're afraid to be in the presence of this woman, it is because, where's my magician? It is because you're afraid of your own greatness. You don't understand. You see your greatness in another amazing divine feminine, but you cannot force yourself to gravitate towards this person because you're afraid of your own greatness. So you go ahead and you work with someone who hasn't completely worked through their own shit just yet because it resonates more. That's what I'm hearing. But as a final thing that I want to say to you guys, because we're losing battery here, is that if you do want to work on sister wound, shamanic healing, so maybe you are doing shamanic healing, maybe you gravitate towards, maybe you will be in future, that greatness, shamanic healing. What are you avoiding as well? We have at the bottom of the deck. There's this really amazing by the Rewilding. The Rewilding. I'm gonna try to put this, but if the Sabrina from Rewilding, I'm sure you know who she is. She's in spiritual community, an amazing person, such a beautiful, charismatic, divine feminine. I love her. She always does things about astrology, full moon, new moons, weekly updates. The Rewilding. It's called Rewilding. If you put Sabrina, I think Sabrina Lynn or Sabrina Rewilding, you're gonna find it. And she has a video on her YouTube, about sister wound. That's the best. That's sorry, just the final thing because it cut me off. I love you guys. Sorry for the tough love. Please walk through the right door. Please choose this beautiful gift that this journey is. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments. If you feel like connecting, you know where to find me. I love you so incredibly much. And you are born for greatness. And I do not say this lightly. You guys know this.